Good morning, class 12. Today I am present with the third chapter of your poem, Keeping Quiet. In this poem, Pablo Neruda has advocated the peace in our life. Let us come to understand who Pablo Neruda himself was. Pablo Neruda was a Chilean poet. He was born in Chile and died in Santiago. Pablo Neruda is that famous personality who got a Nobel Prize for Literature in 1971. If you come to understand the real name of Pablo Neruda, Neftali Ricardo Reyes Basalto, it is very typical. But Pablo Neruda is known all over the world by his pen name Pablo Neruda. He was born in Parral in Chile and he died in Santiago, one of the most popular cities of the world. Pablo Neruda is trying to explain to us through the lines of his poem that there is an utter need of peace in the world. The people of the world are obsessed with business. They are engrossed in daily life activities. They have various kinds of targets, aims, and purposes. In order to follow those purposes, in order to complete their targets, in order to reach their destination, they keep on working continuously. They are always active, they are always dynamic 24/7. According to Pablo Neruda, such kind of hectic life of human being has robbed him of peace. There is no space for peace in the human life. That's why there is violence in the world, there is war in the world, that's why people are fighting with one another, that's why there is no peace all the world over. Let's come to understand it line by line. Because in online videos it's impossible for me to explain on that extent on which I have been explaining in the classes. I think you'll be able to understand it better. Pablo Neruda's condition is that the people of the world can become peaceful only if they think. They can live a happy life only if they consider over that. If they keep on running after material purposes, if they keep on running after completing their target anyhow, they will create violence, they will create war. But if they think peacefully that it's necessary for them to survive without harming others, they will be able to live a happy life. Now, you see, now we will count to 12 and we will all keep still. For once on the face of the earth, let's not speak in any language. Let's stop for 1 second and not move our arms so much. Pablo Neruda gives us a condition just for 12 seconds only. 12 seconds, I'll count, we will count up to 12. Means Pablo Neruda gives us a condition. Let us start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like that. And for that duration only, all the people of the world must keep still. We should not make any kind of movement. For once on the face of the earth, let's not speak in any language. Pablo Neruda says, while counting up to 12, all the people of the world must keep so much still, they must keep so much quiet, that for the first time, for once only, on the entire earth, nobody must do at all. Let's not speak in any language. So while keeping quiet for 12 seconds, people of the world should not be speaking in any kind of language. Let's stop for 1 second. Just for 1 second, let us stop. How critical, how ironically he is speaking here. People of the world are not ready to stop their daily activities even for 1 second. Materialism of the world is so much dominant over their mentality that they keep on working 24/7. They keep on dreaming for new achievements. The dreaming for new achievements is not a bad thing. But according to Neruda, dreaming for new achievements continuously and having no peace in our life is very much harmful for us. And not move our arms so much. And if we just can keep quiet for 1 second only, we shall not be moving our arms. Here arms may stand for two things. We shall not be moving our hands for working, and secondly, we shall not be moving our weapons for war. Okay, it has a very wide meaning. It would be an exotic moment without rush, without engines. We would all be together in a sudden strangeness. Neruda further tells us here, when the people of the world keep quiet just for a second, just for 12 seconds, this moment will be an exotic moment. It will be a wonderful moment. Why? There will be no rush. It means there will be no running of crowd here and there without engines. The automobiles, the vehicles which keep on moving in our regular life, they will keep quiet, they will also not make movement. We would all be together. The people of the world will have only one purpose, and that purpose will be of maintaining peace. That's why there will be a universal unity all the world around. There will be a universal brotherhood. In a sudden strangeness, it will be a kind of surprising wonder for the people of the world. Because when all the people of the world unitedly keep quiet for some seconds only, it will be the first time that the people of the world will leave the feelings of war, fight, and violence. They will be united for one purpose. Fishermen in the cold sea would not harm whales. The fishermen working in the cold sea who keep on preying on fish like whales, shark, who keep on hunting fish like whale, shark, they will no more be harming the fishes like whales and sharks. And the man gathering salt would look at his hurt hands. And a person who is working as a laborer on the seaside for collecting salt, so his hands are hurt because he has been working continuously in the in the salt only. The bad effect, the reaction of collecting salt is that his hands are often wounded. And while maintaining the peace unitedly on universal level, this man will also have some rest in his life, and his hand will also no longer be hurt. So now you see, in all these lines which I have explained to you, Pablo Neruda has presented some examples in the some examples from the world. Some examples are those: people in the world speak different kinds of language, and if they maintain peace, they will not be speaking in any kind of language. It will maintain peace. Secondly, people in the world are always busy in working because they want to achieve some new kinds of targets in their life. That's why they are always moving their arms. Arms, I have told you, of two types. They are using their hands for working in a new field, or working in the same field for new purpose, new achievement. And secondly, they are moving arms. They are also using weapons, etc. in the field of war. Another thing Pablo Neruda tells us here, it will be a wonderful moment because people of the world will be unitedly working for peace, whether for 1 second or 12 seconds, but they will be doing. It will be a surprising, wonderful moment for the people of the world because they will have only one purpose, that will be the maintenance of the peace. Another example in the fourth stanza Pablo Neruda has given, even fishermen also keep on working continuously in the sea. They also never take rest. They keep on killing whales. So when there comes the matter, when there comes the opportunity for maintaining peace all over the world, they will also no longer be harming whales for that particular duration. Another example he has given, the man who is working as a laborer who is collecting salt on the seaside, his hands are wounded but he keeps on working. This kind of man will also have some kind of rest, some kind of respite in his life, and he would no longer be wasting his time in wounding his hands only. So this was the half part of the poem. Thank you for this one. Remaining lecture I'll give you tomorrow.